And in that reconnection, past and present,
We added like another plus into it as well. We like took turns like holding the front.
My name is Lima Beam, and I'm 6 years old. I don't know, it's like goodbye, Joe. George is a magician and he does magic tricks, but the hard part is you're never in on the trick. He'll do a magic trick, and the point is that you don't know the answer. He might tell you, but you don't know the answer. He's kind of like perfect. I'm being really selfish, but George is perfect. He's a magician and he does these crazy things, and he wears these pants and they're not even pants, they're like parachute pants with crazy patterns on them and mazes. And he doesn't really wear shoes, he wears like these crazy black and white striped shoes, and I call them zebra shoes because he's a magician. And he came over to me and he said, I'm curious. And I thought, oh, that's funny. Curious George. George is curious. And he said, Lima Beam, I'm curious. What'll happen if I climb that tree? And I said, no, George, don't climb that tree. The tree is going to fall over. And he said, no, Lima Beam, the tree is not going to fall over. Trees are rooted in the ground. That tree has been there for 100 years, that's why it's so tall. It's not going to fall over. George wanted me to come outside, so he went outside and he climbed that tree. I was inside, I was watching TV, and my mom came running through and she was on the phone with the ambulance, 911, I don't know. The fire trucks came because George fell out of the tree. George fell out of the tree and he landed in a puddle of mud. He was okay. He broke his back. He couldn't get out of bed, just like I couldn't get out of bed. I couldn't get out of bed because there was a tree. Sorry, I'm being selfish. Goodbye, Joe. Goodbye, Joe. That's it. It's goodbye, Joe. It's goodbye, Joe. It's just like that. George fell out of the tree, he broke his back. He couldn't get out unless we put this turtle shell around his back. So every morning, I woke up and I climbed into George's bed, and he was always sleeping, but I woke him up by sticking my finger in his belly button. That's how you wake George up. If George is sleeping, stick your finger in his belly button. He'll wake up. It's really deep. It goes on for miles and miles. You'll wake him up. sit up, but I would help him up. I'm Lima Beam. I'm 5 years old. And I put a turtle shell on George, and he's Turtle Man. Every day, George is Turtle Man because he broke his back. Because he climbed the tree that was gonna fall over. The tree didn't fall over, but George fell out. George is my best friend. George is the first friend I ever met, and he's my best friend. He's like one of those people who you meet, and you feel like you've known him for 100 years.